right, hello and welcome to FA 105 Foundation Design supply list. So I'm just going to quickly run through the supply list that I passed along to our Barnes & Noble bookstore and things that you can get if you order that and have it shipped to your house. So the first thing, it's not this same brand, but it is a watercolor pan field set. So it's a set of different little pans of watercolor paint that are in a travel box, and it's going to have some fold outs here where you can go through and mix up your color. I think it also comes with a little mini travel brush similar to this one, and these are nice because the colors are very rich. I think there's going to be 12 colors, just the same as this, and then it'll have a little brush, but you can use some bigger brushes as well. So the brushes that I included in this one are, first off, this one, the big Simply Simon's 1-stroke 1-inch brush right here for washes, and then a number 4 round brush. This one's actually a number 10 and a different brand, but it's something like this with a round. And then I have a liner brush. I think it's a number 2, so it's a little smaller than this one here, but it's going to be a nice little detail brush. What you're going to also use a lot of, hopefully you have access to a printer and some copy paper for tracing and doing some exercises. If you don't, I would pick up some paper. Another thing you can use is tracing vellum. This is, sheer see-through drawing paper for markers or pencils. And I'll show you some of that in a minute. The paper that I want you to draw on for bigger projects is the XL Recycle Bristol Pad, and it comes in 25 sheets, 14-inch by 17-inch. So that's what I've ordered through the bookstore, and that's something that you could also use for color theory if you end up taking that class next semester. Some artist tape. I think I ordered this same kind of 3M painter's tape. And you'll also want to have a sketchbook for your ideas, but it's not anything that needs to be a special kind. This is the one that I prefer. It is a toned tan sketchbook that you can draw with pen in, and you can put paint in it. You can watercolor in these. It's a nice quality paper. I did not include that in your kit, but if you got the art supply kit, you might have one of those in there. You are going to need some colored markers or some colored pencils. The one that I ended up using for this exercise is just some washable, cheap 50-cent markers from Target. Those work well. You use a new set of those. If you lose them, that's fine. Colored pencils, I like the Colorase Prismacolor pencils, mostly because you can draw with them, and then they have an eraser that actually works as well. You need a clear plastic ruler. Again, this is a Target purchase this year, nice and cheap, very bendable, see-through. It's got measurements. If you buy the art kit, you should have a ruler in your kit, so you don't need to get an extra one. A water container is something you're going to need, some kind of a jar or glass bottle, or maybe a solo cup or something, a yogurt cup, Greek yogurt cup, those are nice. You may want to have scissors or a utility knife to cut projects down or cut out shapes. Any one of those might be nice to have. And then some kind of an eraser, a kneaded eraser, a plastic eraser. There are also these Tough Stuff clickable eraser that has a nice clean edge, keeps things cleaned up. It has a hard edge. So for the most part, it's very small, pared down supply list. And right now the quote is looking somewhere around $40, $45 for the kit. So it's a very good deal. And you'll be going through and doing all kinds of tracing and using markers, using your paint. And hopefully you have a good semester with your instructors. And we'll see you next time.